take shelter. But yeah, there's a camp right there on the way.
Our surrounding areas is having it actually came up 290. Brenham experienced it, went up 290 through Northwest Houston, where I was located, through the Heights to the Central Business District, and then did a significant impact in the east side. We've had, unfortunately, 4 fatalities. We're still in a recovery mode. What I want to emphasize is stay at home. Houstonians, stay at home tonight. The recovery will go through to tomorrow. So if you're a non-essential worker, don't go to work tomorrow. I ask the business community to be considerate of their employees. There's no HISD school tomorrow. City employees, non-essential, stay at home, work at home. We had a storm with 100 miles per hour winds, the equivalent of Hurricane Ike. Considerable damage downtown. Glass. If you're at the concert in Toyota Stadium tonight, or even Minute Maid, if you're still there after an Astro game, do not go west through downtown. Enter through I-10 or work your way to 45 to leave downtown. All the city departments are working tonight. It'll be a long night. The first responders are doing what they've trained to do. We had firefighters taking live wires off of 290 this afternoon that was blocking thoroughfares. The real problem we have right now is traffic control. Most of the traffic lights across the city are down, and they'll be down for considerable hours. We've got over 900 CenterPoint customers without electricity tonight. I ask everyone to be patient. Look out for your neighbors. It'll take 24 hours for a lot of this power to be restored. Some will require 48 hours. So we're in a recovery mode. If you have a true emergency, call 911. There's a backlog of calls as I talk to you tonight. We'll be working through the night to handle that backlog. But the real emphasis tonight is stay at home. Do not travel on the roads. It's dark. There's trees across roadways across Houston. So be very patient, cautious, look out for one another, stay at home tonight. Don't go to work tomorrow unless you're an essential worker. There is no HISD school tomorrow. Stay at home, take care of your children. Let us know if you are in an emergency situation. Our first responders will be working around the clock. We're working closely with our county commissioners. They're out helping us with the saws and clearing debris from our thoroughfares. The state of Texas is sending us DPS officers to secure downtown, freeing up HPD to make calls. We're concerned about the dangers of downtown glass. The lights are out, the traffic lights are out, so the DPS is going to relieve HPD later tonight to secure downtown, allowing HPD to make emergency calls. I can't thank our first responders enough. Houston Fire, Houston Police, our EMS, everyone's coming together. That's what we do best in Houston. So let's get through this challenge. It's going to be 24 hours, 48 hours in some instances for the power to be returned. We're looking for locations now for individuals that are on dialysis or fragile care. We're going to have openings of either multi-service centers. We're in the process, as I talk, to find secure, safe locations for those that find themselves homeless, without power, that need medical assistance. With that, I don't think there's much more I can tell you, except we had 80, 90, and 100 miles per hour storm come through here, some twisters mixed into this strong wind. Pretty much citywide, but an emphasis on Northwest Houston, the Heights, the Central Business District, and the East Side. So take care of your neighbor, your family, your pets, and let's go forward. Any questions? If not, Chief Satterwhite, anything you need to reinforce that I've mentioned?
Well, yes, sir. Thank you, Mayor. You really said the most important things, which is to stay home where you're safe. It is it's now dark outside. Power is out. Lights are out. This is where we have a lot of additional crashes and things like that because people can't tell when an intersection is coming up, and then it's not controlled, and that's where cars collide. What you do when you go out on that roadway and you are potentially adding additional challenges. For first responders, you're already trying to take care of those people who have been impacted. So, this is a partnership or a request with you and the public to help us by honoring what the mayor's request is, staying home, and just also for those of you that have businesses that you feel like possibly were damaged or something like that, and you're concerned about the security around that. We have extra patrols out there. We're going to be patrolling shopping centers. We're going to be patrolling dark areas of Houston. We're going to be patrolling things like pawn shops and anything else. We're out there. So take that assurance, take care of your family, and then by tomorrow when daylight comes, then we can start getting a better assessment for everybody. Thank you.
I'm going to ask Chief Pena to give us a status report of his first responders. I can't tell you enough about how courageous the firefighters were that endangered their lives to get live wires off the 290 so people could get to a safe location. Also, I'm going to ask him to translate our concerns to our citizens.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mayor. Thanks, Mayor. I think the mayor covered it all. We had a fast-moving, strong storm that hit the general area here in the city of Houston. We have widespread damaged areas. As he mentioned, the safest thing to do is stay home. The majority of our calls have been gas leaks and down wires. Okay? If you smell gas inside your home, please leave the area and dial 911 from the outside. Especially if the power is down, when that comes up, if you're smelling gas inside your home, it could be potentially hazardous. So please call 911 if there is a smell of gas, but do so outside of that building. As the mayor mentioned, if you don't need to be on the roads, stay home. There's a widespread debris on the roads. Some areas are without any power, no light. It's hard to see as you're driving. Don't cause more hazards for yourselves and any of the emergency workers that are out in the street. Houston Fire is participating and collaborating with all city departments, as the mayor mentioned, to ensure that we can clear some of this debris, make a proper assessment of the damaged areas, and start the recovery process. So we'll be engaged throughout the night. Our firefighters, police officers, public works are doing an amazing job to get the recovery phase underway. And so we appreciate their work. In Spanish, como dice el alcalde Whitmire, este día tuvimos una tormenta que pasó por la ciudad de Houston. Causó bastante daño a los árboles, a edificios. Hay bastantes peligros en las carreteras que tiene uno que tener pendiente. Si uno no tiene ocasión o razones por estar en las calles, por favor, manténganse en su hogar. Es lo más seguro, porque hay mucho peligro en las calles. Hay muchos árboles que se han caído. Hay líneas de electricidad que están en las calles. que puedan ser peligrosas o fatales si uno pasa sobre ellas. Así es que la mayoría, el mensaje que quiere mandar el alcalde y el departamento de policía y de bomberos es que si no tienen que estar en las carreteras, que se mantengan en sus casas, es lo más seguro para asegurarnos que los departamentos de emergencia y los departamentos de la ciudad puedan hacer su trabajo en quitar esos peligros de las carreteras. ¿Sí?
All right. Thank you,
Thank
Chief.
you, Mayor.
You had anything, Randy? As the chief mentioned, all the city departments, we have public works, we have sanitation will start immediately to help us clear the debris. But I can't emphasize enough the danger of fallen trees and fallen utility wires. You have to be sensitive to that. So stay at home.